Hello there, these are the instructions for your underwater light Starship. This is a great bit of equipment that you can use either in the water or you can use it anywhere you want. Switching it on, easy. Press that button on the top and that's it, switched on. Now as you keep pressing it, in other words press it again, I'll put the lights out, press it again, and you'll see there you can change the modes. Your first mode is lots and lots of flashing like this. Press it again and it still does lots and lots of flashing, but this time the motor starts to rotate as well, quite nauseating, so press it for a third time and you'll find it all starts to calm down a bit. The general idea is keep pressing the button on the top and you'll find a mode that actually works for you. It's not always best to have it going really fast. Sometimes some of the slow calming colour changes will work a lot better for some of our students and children. Now, if you've got a swimming pool, then you can chuck it in there, or if you haven't got a swimming pool, throw it in your hot tub. Ah, wait a minute. If you haven't got a hot tub, then put it into a bowl or a sink. Here's a nice glass sink. Now, this looks really great when you switch the lights out. Have a look. And if it is glass like this, look at that, it shines all around the wall. Wonderful. Failing that, try yourself a steel sink or a bowl. The effect is really cool. What about the bath? Now, if you've got a white bath, you can see here, it just reflects really, really well. Fantastic. That's looking from above. Now, get your goggles on, stick your head underneath the water, and that's what it would look like. You might not want it to work under the water, so take it out of the bath and shine it into the water from the top, and that'll be really nice. If you don't like a bath, the Starship works in the shower as well. The other thing you can do is take it outside. It'll work in the rain as well. Here you go. Here's a nice garden table. It's opaque glass, and the Starship underneath it made it look fantastic. So why not shine it underneath a gorgeous white umbrella or lighter coloured umbrella? You can shine this thing anywhere, even into a laundry basket. So there's some ideas on how to use it. What about changing the batteries? The first thing you do is undo all those little tags there. This does seem like a very long-winded operation, but it has to be done because this thing has to survive underwater. There you go, there's the batteries. Now you've got to undo each one of those screws. Now you'll find on the newer type they don't have screws. Here it is. You just twist that top. It's going to be really stiff because it's got a rubber seal on it, but you twist it and then lift it off. It only goes one way. Putting it back in, you twist it round the opposite way. And meanwhile, back to the old one with the screws. Yet another long, laborious job, but nevertheless. If the top doesn't come off, by the way, when you've undone them, there may be just one a little stuck, so just undo it a little more, and it should lift off dead easy. Now you can change your batteries right there. Time to put it back together. Note that rubber ring that I'm just pointing to there. Make sure your plastic lid sits on top of that rubber ring. Line up with the screws with the holes. Doesn't matter if it's the same screws and the same holes. Line up the screws with the holes, and you may have to just push it a little bit to get them to locate. Tighten that one first, and then go to the opposite one and tighten that. That was how I was always told to do wheel nuts, so seems a good idea to do the same here. Don't forget, on the newer type, it's just a case of placing that plastic lid on and turning it. Right, when you've done that, you need to get this plastic lid, the second seal, and just locate that back where it was. And then you're going to simply do all the tabs again. Yahoo, there you go. And that's it. It will be waterproof and it'll run again for a while. You know, the best way to save batteries on this is run the motor as little as possible. That's the bit that eats the batteries. The lights, they'll last for ages, but if you run the motor, it does eat the batteries. So there you go, battery changing on the light Starship. Richard Hurstwood, Hurstwood Training. Bye-bye.